All right, I'm gonna do one for Olivia. I'm gonna do a one for Olivia and her situation, how it's gonna come across. What is it there that is coming towards her? What is it there for us to know? And what situation might not be the best for her? And just in general, the intake of what the spirits have to say about her. Okay, spirit guides. What is there for us to know about Olivia? Okay. I do see Olivia coming into some strong information, activity, something strong, someone that is very hard on her. I do see someone that's trying to come across her. It seems like someone wants something with maybe I see maybe a paternity test. I do believe it's something with the paternity test of the one that she was dealing with. This person needs to know that this child is not going to be able to get along with this child is if the mother is not going to be involved. I'm going to say that differently because it's harsh. It says that the mother won't allow the child to be with this person without her. Is something going on with him and her where they feel like they should go back together or deal with each other in a way of co-parenting, but not without her? I think there's some resentment there with the way they broke up. I do believe that this child is this person. I do believe that this person has been on the internet and this person has voiced their opinion, but I also see that he's trying to stay away from it as of now. I think he found out the news he was waiting for, that the child isn't his. I believe the child isn't his. I don't think that the child is his, but I could be wrong. So I'm gonna ask Spirit, is the child his? They said the child is his. Okay. They said the child is his, but they're also saying maybe of the looks may come out even more that the child looked exactly like him. I do believe she's trying to control the reading. It's something with her that knows how to do this. And I also see that she's been able to see what I'm trying to say about her, which is hard to believe that she's been doing this for a very long time. She has been giving information to people that is not true. It has been false most of the time, but she's very hard on herself. She doesn't know what to do. She's been circling around the same issue over and over, trying to deal with it. It's something about her finances as well. It also go back to say that her finances will change. It's also saying something about her mother, that her mother may be enabling her, making her feel like she's a baby. It also says that she needs to take her time to do things differently. She don't have to be so hard on herself, but it seems that she's trying to control things that she can't. It also says something about the other children. They have to be with the father. She doesn't understand what they're doing is the same thing. But I do believe she's trying to remember who she is and say that she's the mother and wants things to change in a way of knowing that she can do better by them. This is hard to believe, but it is the truth that she cannot take care of them. It's also saying that she needs to go and find work and do other things, but I do believe she has the money to do what she wants to do. It's just a matter of trying to conduct herself and build from what she has. It's also saying that she don't need to worry about the children too much. They're in good hands. But there's something about the little one that does not belong with her as well. They're saying that the child is very hard on her. It might be something with maybe postpartum depression, and also says that they need to go back and revisit. They need to see how the child is handled. It's something on the outer surface to show that the child is fine, but it's something about leaving the child for a very long time, maybe around the other little one, that something could go wrong. It's also saying that it could be a parent that's involved that doesn't really do much for the child, but it does show that he does want to be with her. This is the reason why he walks. It's also saying that the two children that she has left, they're not from the same parent, but it does show that they have the same fair complexion. But it's also saying that she has a fair complexion, so it could be the more of the mother that has that gave them their complexion. But it also said that there's a man that's coming that's invited. He shouldn't be. He should be locked up. There's something wrong with this man that she's inviting in her home or in her life. This man could be setting her up to bring information to other people. It could be someone of the family that she's dealing with to see what she does. It could also mean that she could be going out too much and allowing people to see her whereabouts. It's something that she wears that's really designed for a younger person that makes her look younger. When she walks, they see that this has a slit that goes all the way up to show her thighs, inner thighs, or something that they're picking at. It does show that they've done this before, but it looks like they're gonna do it again. That they're setting her up to show that she's heavy, that she couldn't fit certain things, or she using that in a way to show them that she doesn't care. It might be something that comes her way to help her. It looked like she's gonna go and move again. I don't know what it is about her in Texas, but it looked like she's gonna stay there until she get the final result. She's gonna try to allow her son to have a relationship with his father, which is better for her. She doesn't want to be with him, I hear, but it was that case. She wouldn't allow him until he be with her. It's something about the woman that's very good with the children, but it doesn't seem to come against her. It will help her. She will see they will get along. But I don't think in front of cameras. I think behind cameras. I also think that her mother is also trying to help her as much as she can. This is also hurting her to see her this way. This is her child. And it's also saying that even though she's grown, she treats her all the same. She doesn't change. She would never change. She doesn't know how. She just loves taking care of her daughter and helping her. It's something about their relationship that stands out that people don't understand. This is her mother. And it's also arguing about the situation over and over to see that this person has not changed. They're going to argue with her. They feel like this is the best way to do it. It's something about her feeling like she can keep going the same way and doing the same thing, but it doesn't change. She has to give it up. She has to give something up in order for it to come to her in a better way. There's something about the way she's dressing, though. If it doesn't fit, don't wear it. It's not flattering. Although I don't have a right to say this, but this is spirit that's guiding me to say this. Although it's many of us that will speak about upon that and have negativity towards it, but you have to know what you look like. You have to be able to present yourself to know that other people are watching you. If you have a mindset that it doesn't bother you, then so be it. Do what you need to do. But practicing it is a way to teach yourself that I know I can do better. It doesn't mean that you know better, but because it hasn't been shown to you. But if it has, you know you can do better. It's also saying that there's an awareness in her phone call. That something comes up in the phone calls for her to pay attention. This might be the man inviting her to come. He might even try to get her to come out a little bit more. I would stay away from this man. This man has no whereabouts. He is really, really one of those homeless men. I see another homeless man, a man that doesn't have any money or nowhere to go. He's looking for a place to go. He might even try to set her up to make money off of videos. He might even try to come out and bash her later. This is the same way over and over until she learned this is her karmic debt. That she has to learn to, pertain new ways, new issues that unfold how she really handles it. It's something about her mind I think that she can get away with it. It's the input of it all to say the same thing with the same, you know, actions. It's always the same actions that come against her to say you haven't dealt with it well. It's also saying that she may be doing this in order to see what I have to say. It's something with her mind that can do this as well. She can be a mind reader almost, or something with dealing with clairvoyance. It does show that she may have a gift and she doesn't know it, but it does say that it's time for her to develop these six senses. It might help her along the way to change her mindset. If she noticed how hard it is to keep her mind into the right place or focus, then she will see how to settle it without going in it with others, like picking a fight. It's something about her home that she doesn't really like, but she loves it. It's something about the home she doesn't really like, but she loves it. It might be the place that people find out where she lives and they're allowed to serve her or give her papers because her address was leaked. This is a woman that she trusted. It's no reason to trust anybody because they all see where she lives. It's easy to look up. From I see something with the place that she had leased a car. They found out that she didn't pay for the whole thing that she's paying car notes. This person is vindictive. They have talked to the man that she slept with. It seemed like he's the father and that he's falling in love and he wants to be with her. I think that he needs to stop drinking. It's something about the drinking that she doesn't like anymore. I do believe he has tried to put money in her hands, but it's not enough and she's very frustrated. but he doesn't have much. He's doing the best that he can. I also think that he's a little worried about her because it's a situation that there's no one better for her. She needs to give him a chance. It doesn't mean that she has to show everybody about her relationship, but it does seem that she's falling in love. It brought back the same situation of before. She's allowing somebody to dictate what it is that she feels and control the outburst is what they want her to do. But by now, it's the same circumstances that go against her with the father. The father is the one of one, not the other, but he could be the father of both. It's just a matter of time to say, I don't believe this person is a great father, and just make him pay child support. It doesn't mean that you take both of them to court to do it because then you have no one in your corner. But if it's one to be with, there's one to be with. I do see love. I do see marriage. I do see another stroller. I do see something of you falling in love with this man and you don't want no one to know. It's probably best to keep your romance, you know, to yourself. No one needs to know how he's loving on you or how you're loving on him. But your business is all over the street, as in, you know, a conquest, something, a conquest, something that someone is building up against you and trying to show your ugly side, which no one has a better demeanor than one or the other when they're very upset. We all ugly inside, but it do take you to another place. If it's something you really want to do, like I see shopping really helps you. There's plenty of places you could shop. You know, you don't have to worry about what you buy as long as you're happy with it. But it's saying something about penny pinching. You do that very well. Continue doing that. They also want you to save for a place that might bring in all of your children because there's a chance that it might go that way, either or. If it's only for a little while, they still have these memories, and you can hang up the toys. I mean, keep their toys, put them away, or hold up their pictures or awards or something. I see where they can see that this is home. They don't think that this is a better place for them to be right now. I do believe they're trying to show you that you can build, you know, from there to show them that you love them and your home is always open because it shows that they will be back. But it doesn't say when or how. It's just that one of them might come live with you regardless because they see that they're able to. I don't think that the woman that he's dealing with is the reason if this is the other set of parent. I do believe that this woman has tried to help you even if you didn't realize. But now something goes in a way to try to catch you. Be careful because I do see them allowing others to find out where you are to start trouble or either videotape you. It's something about her that's very, very malicious towards you now. It may be something that you said in court. It may be something you said to one of the children, like your son. He goes back babbling. He does tell everything as much as the oldest, but it looked like it's the young one as well to say you hate her. I don't think that is a good way to express yourself as a young child because it does show that this is the reason why they feel the way they do. But I do believe that there's something that you could do to change it. But I am not the one to really put you down, but I am the one to tell you what spirit says. And as of now, you should delve in more into your spiritual background because there's something there. It might go away if you're not challenged it, but I do see something good coming in your life. It might start in the middle of May, you might or June. Something might come up, but the warrant against your arrest is serious. Don't take that lightly. If they get a warrant against you for arrest, you will spend time in prison for not paying. If it's about child support, whatever it is that you're trying to board and leave from, you can't run from it. It will catch up for you. Whatever you have, take your receipts, take anything you have to prove that you have been taking care of your children. If this not enough, then you fight against it and tell them, I don't owe child support. I'm paying on my own. This might help you in court, but I am only the voice that is hearing the message. If there's something else you can do, please do it. If it's nothing you can do, just try to buy time and express that you don't have much. And don't lie about your resources because they can find out. They will shut everything down to show you you can't do anything but what they will expect you to do, where they could dock your pay. It's something about the children in the household. They really want to be there, but I don't think they want to stay. And something about the way you have done things with your mother, I think she doesn't want to stay. I think it's time for you to realize that you might have to go out in the world and do things on your own. It's going to be challenging, but there's a man that's wanting to make a family with you, but as of now, he don't. It's been time for you to make your decision. He might end up finding someone else, and this is going to hurt you. As of now, the man that you've been talking to on the phone, he doesn't love you. He doesn't expect for you to understand. He's only going along with this because he visit or you visit him or something of playing a game or something that is not right. It smells a little fishy, but it doesn't say entirely because it has brought me to the mind of you blocking it. It does say that you're very well at blocking it, but not telling the truth. This is what's catching you up with your lies. But it do mean that most people don't know what to do but watch you and wish you well or try to hurt you with what you know or what you show. It's only you that can control it, but now it may be a little bit too late because you open up that you can of worms, and it does show that you're hurting in a lot of places. You're hurting in your body. You're hurting in the areas that they want you to take your life serious. They want you to take your health serious. They want you to stay with that. Don't give up because there's a chance that something could go wrong. And if you do try to have another baby, it could be too soon, but they don't want you to have a C-section. They want you to deliver the baby, and this is also saying something about the child will be born again. If you're not pregnant now, you'll be pregnant within a couple months or maybe another year, but it does show that another child is coming, but it doesn't say by whom. It could be the same man, but if you leave him to go with someone else, it could be that one. But don't repeat the same mistakes over and over. Try to, leave it into the spirit hand and allow the highest to come in. It does say that this is your collective that speaks from the heart to say he doesn't want to be with you if you're going to argue with him. He doesn't know what it means not to drink, but he does know when to, like, ban himself from drinking, but it does show that this is the only way you like him. He's good in bed. It's something about the way he does things in the bed that you fall in love over and over. So if that's the case, find out the meaning of what he wants after this. If he's just wanting to be there for sex, then this is something that you put on yourself, and it has to be paid back in one way or another to know it's your decision. It also says that you have to try to make the right decisions. Don't try to be young minded about it because it does come back. It shows you that you will have to learn in every life that you come back, and even in this life over and over. But it also said that you can do anything that you put your mind to. If it is something with school or teaching children is what you want to do, you should worry about how many cases you have before you try to teach children. It does show that this is against you if that's what you want to do, but it does show that you have a way to make many, many reasons to make, lots of money, but you don't know where to put them or where to start. Don't start with a little bit. Start with a lot. If you know you can do it, start with a lot. It says that. Take your risk, take your chance. But by then, if you don't know what to do with it, someone is going to jump on the idea and beat you to it because you see it first. So you're very fertile, and you have very, very good visions on what you can do to help yourself to come out of this situation. Even just, give them a large check and say, you know what, go your way. I don't have to pay your child support, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to allow myself to put this on the books to show you how much I just paid, and they don't have to worry about collecting it from you. This is one hand that your upper hand that you have on them, but you can't lay down thinking about this and not do anything because it goes away. It's something about your life that turns in a better way to realize you're a good woman, that you're a good woman and you have better standards and you do know how to voice your opinion without yelling. And there's something about you that knows how to stand out, even if you are a plus size girl. And people want to say that you'll never lose weight. This is a way to show that you appreciate your body full and luscious in the way of knowing how to dress properly. This also said that you don't need to worry about sabotaging nothing because people are going to try to hurt you either way it comes. Try not to become emotionally involved and try not to, stir things into it too much. Try to take, a walk, you know, visit places that you never thought, like a museum. This would take your mind into a new perspective of how you can see yourself or maybe how to handle a man. Maybe reading large amounts of books might also, you know, help you with your visions or the way you see yourself. This is something that you can just, try. And don't worry about the children. If the father wants to take them, sometimes allow them so that you deserve a break. But don't allow your mother to do everything for you because now it's hurting you because everything that she say you can't go back. It's no way that she could re-raise you. You already have done the best that you can. She's done the best that she can. Allow her to have her flowers while she's, a stay. As I can see, allow her to say, I don't want nothing, Ma. I've done it all that I could, and allow her to feel this from you, and then she could live her life, and this will make you happy to see her in love. So this is all I could say, that the angels and the ancestors had come in. They really are very fond of you. They really think that you have what you have. And something about you may be part Jewish, I don't know. But it's something about your ancestry that comes back and you find out who you really are. It's going to change your life forever. And then you don't have to beg people forgiveness for who you are, no matter what nationality it is. But it does show to use that to the better of you, you know, to make yourself stand out more, to find more ways to express yourself in a way of finding that you're enlightening yourself because you found a way. And this is encouragement to keep going the right way and don't allow no one stop you, because it takes time to build yourself and no one knows what you're going through. But try to keep things to yourself and don't allow people to get the better of you, the better side of you, because they don't have to pay away. You do. And for I know society will be cruel, but karmic, the debt that you owe to karmic, to karma, your karma debt is more, it's more uh, likely, is more likely to hesitate to give you a new chance if you keep doing the same thing. I'm sorry if I didn't say that right, but this is what I hear. But I also hear that you can do better. This is what they want you to know, to put the old ways behind and start the new ways, so you can challenge yourself in a better way that helps you in great endeavorments. Allow you to go into great endeavors and have great endeavorments, and you can stand out a little bit more, regardless if you have a full face, a full waistline, or whatever it is that you like to shake around. They don't know what you have in mind, but that's also okay. If you want to feel like you want to gyrate, if you want to stand there and look at yourself and see how beautiful you are, no one can tell you different. So stay with that note and hope that everything works out for the best of you, for you, and everyone that comes in tune with your mind. Pay attention to that, because it's something there, and only you can challenge yourself to do better. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna leave it right there. Thank you.